Hey everyone. Hey everybody. Um, Boy Opossum here. Sorry, I know I said I was gonna get this video out a bit earlier today, but kind of just happened that I couldn't get it done. Um, it's gonna touch on a subject, I guess, that I wanted to touch on today, and that's depression. Um, Something I've dealt with a lot in my life, growing up. Period. Just rough life, a lot of situations, things that happened. A lot of choices I made in my own life, I guess. Not really sure what led to it. I just know I've always kind of never really felt there, never really felt enough. I spent my whole life trying to find love that I felt I wasn't getting at home, I guess. I don't know, I threw myself into bad relationship after bad relationship, bad situation after bad situation for people to try to find that approval, I guess, that I felt I was always missing. Uh, I grew up and, these things are things you realize about yourself as you get older, and as you learn about yourself and your feelings and stuff. That's something I'm still, I guess, relatively new with. With stop drinking and everything, like I said, it's kind of been the first time I've been sober in my whole life. So feelings kind of just come flooding in sometimes. So the last couple months have been a little rough for me. I've been trying to do my best to just keep myself focused on my goals and my past, to keep my eyes on the dreams, to keep pushing forward. But sometimes it's so hard. Some days I wake up and I can't get out of bed. I can't move. It's not that I'm tired. I'm not tired anymore. I could sleep for 12 to 14 hours straight. That's after staying up for 3 days because my sleep is just not right. So I'll stay up for days at a time, not being able to sleep, and then I'll sleep for a couple hours. Sometimes I'll oversleep. Sometimes, like I said, 12 to 14 hours. Sometimes it'll be 3. Then I'm up again, and sometimes it just stops me from being able to do what I need to do in my day. Sometimes I'm sitting on the couch and I'm fine, then it kind of just hits me in waves and it cripples me. If you've ever dealt with depression, you might know what I'm feeling. It's like this weight inside of you. It's like this weight in the middle of your chest. It's in your stomach, it's in your heart. And it's not a physical pain, but it feels like it is. You don't know where the pain's coming from. That's almost the worst of it because you don't know why you feel this way. It's like you're empty, but the emptiness hurts. It's hard to actually really describe. It just feels like my heart hurts. It doesn't physically though. It's not. I have health problems with my heart, so I know the physical pain of heart problems, and it's not the same. It's just it's this crippling weight that just weighs me down. Makes me feel like I can't do anything, like I'm not good enough, like I'm not going to be able to get my goals done, even when I'm trying as hard as I possibly can. And that's a bit rough sometimes. I wish I had more ways for you to deal with this, but the truth is I don't. I don't know everything. I'm not pretending that I do. Um, my goal of these videos isn't really to actually educate people. Maybe a little bit, but I'm not pretending to be a doctor, a psychiatrist. I'm just going off what I know based on my own life, my own experiences, and I haven't really figured that whole get the emotions under control thing figured out yet. So I guess it's different for everybody. I mean, for me, I cook and I listen to music. That's what I do. About an hour or two a day, almost as soon as I wake up, because that's normally when I'm feeling the lowest. I don't know why. Maybe because I've had all this time for my brain to refresh. I don't know what it is, but it seems like mornings or after I wake up is normal. It's not always morning. That's why I say when I wake up, because sometimes it's 7 p.m., sometimes it's 3 in the morning, sometimes it's 7. It's the time my sleep schedule, like I said, isn't exactly set. So I sleep when I'm tired, eat when I'm tired. It's the other thing. I don't really have any appetite. I mean, I've been making cooking videos and I've been cooking and I've been baking and I've been making food and making stuff, but it's just, going in containers and going in the fridges because I haven't really been able to eat more than one meal a day, and that's sometimes. It's not good for my diabetes, but I'm trying to, do what I can. It's all we can do, right? It's all we can hope to do. I don't know, like I said, I listen to music and I do a cry. It just helps. I cry really deeply and I cry hard, and I just try to let out all my emotions, and that actually really helps me. I hate that it's a daily thing, sometimes multiple times a day. But eventually I'll get to the point where there won't need to be tears anymore, and I'll just be okay with what I am, who I am, and what's been going on in my life, because I think that's one of the main parts of it. It's kind of hard to feel okay, period, when you don't feel okay with yourself. I got a lot of shit I got to atone for, a lot of shit I've done in my life that, becoming sober, you start to open up and realize. And like I said, it's kind of like a wake up call. It's a flood of emotions, a flood of things that you never realized. Some things, fuck it, I'll just have to learn to deal with it. There's some things you just can't talk to people about. Is what it is, right? I mean, not dumb, but you know how the life goes. Probably done things that there's no statute of limitations on. So certain things you got to keep to yourself and just deal with them how you got to deal with them. But I do feel like talking helps, even if it's just like this out loud. Talking to someone definitely helps. So talking, period, gets it out, helps you kind of vent. I'm one of those people, because I don't know how to deal with my emotions, I have to let them leak out slowly, kind of like through the cracks that I'm trying to create this foundation of mine that I've wrapped around my heart and my emotions. But that's hard because the emotions are coming in large amounts, waves. Like I said, it's smothering. So to try to only let that out slowly in small amounts is hard, because it just wants to blow out constantly. I constantly just want to be overexcited over, when I'm trying to go for something, I get overzealous, or I'm extremely depressed, extremely down, feeling extremely bad. The emotions, just like I said, if I don't let them out, just come out in small bits, they explode out of me, and it doesn't feel good. So I've been working on that. I mean, depression isn't always a bad thing. I guess I can't say that it is. I'm trying to find the silver lining here, though, I guess the silver lining of it would have to be that everything you go through makes you who you are, or makes you tougher, right? I'll be stronger when I come out of this. I'll have another skill set, another defense in my repertoire to deal against things that try to push me back in life, including myself and my own feelings. So I'm just going to keep pushing and moving forward. I've been starting to talk to a therapist, so I'm going to continue to do that. I was always one of those guys. I thought that talking to someone would never help. I thought that letting it go would never help. You know what I mean? I've said this multiple times in my life. If I can't deal with it, if I can't fix my own problems, nobody else is going to be able to do it for me. And for certain things, I do still feel that way. There's some things you just gotta get done on your own. But I don't feel like depression and mental angst and things like that are one of those things. Those are things that you should talk to somebody about. You should get help because it's hard to be alone. It's hard to do things alone. And why do it alone if you don't need to, you know? Sure, it pushes you to make you want to do that way. It makes you isolate yourself, but they're one of those things. Nothing that's good in life comes easy. Nothing that's worth it comes easy. Anything that's worth anything in life comes at a cost. It comes at hard work. It comes with sacrifice, right? So you gotta be willing to do that. I guess this video is not as long as my other ones, but that's okay. They don't all have to be 20-minute, half-hour videos, right? Like I said, this one I kind of just wanted to touch on a bit. I hope if there's anyone out there dealing with depression, you have somebody there that you can talk to, be around. If not, there's a lot of mental health sites out there. You can go online, and the minute you start even looking up things or talking about it, your phone is going to start giving you ads to counseling places and this and that. Your phone listens to you. I don't know if you believe it does or not, but it definitely does. You can talk about something out loud without your phone even being turned on. And you turn your phone on, and your Google ads and your YouTube ads, watch what's on them, because stuff that you were talking about will start popping up without you ever even having to search it in your phone ever. Happens to me a lot, actually. But so there's people out there for you that you can talk to. I'm always here. If you just feel you need anyone to talk to, or just somebody to listen to what you have to say, shoot me a message. I'm always here. I'm down to help anyone. I feel everyone needs a little help sometimes. I don't mind being that person. Anyway, yeah. I think that's about it for me. I'm feeling kind of down, and I don't know. I didn't write out a plan for this video. I didn't really do anything. I kind of, like I said, I ended up getting in a mood, and I laid down on the couch for 5 minutes, and it ended up being like 6 hours, 7 hours. So sorry about the lateness of the video, but I put them out as I can. I do my best. I do my best to always stick to my word and put them out when I say I'm going to. If it ends out a little late, I apologize. Just know that it's never on purpose. Kind of just because I'm going through shit in my life that I'm trying to figure out. I love you guys. Know that you're not alone. If you need somebody, I'm always there. Just reach out. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Have a good weekend, everybody. I hope you all had a great Canada Day. I know I didn't say it on the day. I'm forgetful, so I didn't even realize it was Canada Day on the day of. But hope you guys have a good weekend. And a great rest of your week and a great life. Stay blessed. Again, if you're feeling down, I hope you can find a way to make yourself smile for the day, at least even in the moment. If you need to talk to somebody, let me know. Sorry I'm not as peppy in this video as I normally am. Like I said, I'm feeling kind of down. And that's kind of hard, but I figured I'd be open and honest with you guys. I could have redone this video 6 times, and smiled more and this and that, Thought about it. And same with my singing video, I did redo it 7 times to the point where I actually didn't crack my voice and it actually sounded good, but maybe I'll put it out one day, but I'd rather give you guys the true, real, raw versions, the first versions of the videos. That's why some of them might be messy. They might be fucked up, but I'm going to do my best to just give these to you as raw as possibly can without having to edit or really do anything to them. That way you're getting the real me, and just, I feel like that's important. That is important to me. People to know the real me. I feel like too many people in my life have gotten to know a person that I don't even recognize. So, from now on, that's what I want it to be, I want the real me. So occasionally, that's going to come with large emotions. I'm going to piss some of you guys off with some of the shit I say. I know it, but, that's kind of life. We don't all agree on everything. Doesn't mean can't all still be friends, right? It's kind of the thing. People think differently. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great night. I will put another short video on this that's a little bit that's lighter, just to be a pick me up, because I feel like that's, ending things on a down note. It's realistic, it's life, but who doesn't want to have a bit of pep? And I can do that for you guys as well. I got the perfect thing, actually. So all right, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Cheers. Stay blessed. Anyone doing religion and stuff in the morning, God bless. And take it easy. I'll see you in the next one, everybody. Blaze. Be like a season. Don't be scared of anything. Not death, not depression. Live your life to the fullest. Come and go as you please. Just be happy. All right, guys. Opossums, devil fruits, smoothies, and snacks going to be coming out soon, month or two. You're going to start seeing flyers in the city of Edmonton and business cards being passed around. It's my start, so all the help I can get, I appreciate it, everybody. Thanks. Have a good one. Cheers. I love you.